death of Rene Angelil, husband of Celine Dion. He was from Montreal. CTV's Kevin Gallagher is there, and he's been getting reaction to his passing. Kevin, how is he being remembered?
Well, Morella, today the mayor of Montreal, Rene Angelil, said that the flag would fly at half-mast at City Hall, and there was also a moment of silence at the Montreal Canadiens game this evening. And of course, Rene Angelil was a big hockey fan, and now, of course, there will be an outpouring of support from many people because really they're revered characters in this province, especially both Rene and Celine. So something that will happen, of course, tonight, people remembering him for what he did in his life and his career, and also for the days to come. There will certainly be more remembrances of Rene Angelil.
She was the one with the great talent, bringing that to the world. He was the quiet man behind helping to shape her career. What more do we know about how he was able to throw her into that spotlight?
Well, one of the stories that I really like hearing was, when he discovered her, she was 12 and came into his office after he heard this demo tape, and he said, "Okay, well, sing for me, Celine." And she sort of was hesitant and said, "Well, I need a microphone." And then he hands her his pen, and she starts singing, and of course that really is the rest of the story. Most of us all know, but you have to really think that one of the biggest, perhaps genius moves of this past, for music history would be to have Celine sing in English. Of course, they never really had much of a plan for her to be a star anywhere other than Quebec and France. She was such a phenomenal talent for him to have that vision and say, well, no, she's so talented, we could tap into that other market. And of course, the rest is history. Yeah,
many really do see them as the royalty of the province of Quebec.
Certainly, when you look at some of the images of their wedding, it had that feel. It had that feel of, they were the royalty of a province, and also it was a very beloved relationship. Really, the Celine Dion is such a huge figure in Quebec and, of course, across Canada, and really beloved around the world. But, Rene Angelil is very respected for the role he played in her career, and also respected in his contributions to the music scene here in Quebec and also across Canada. Of course, he was behind some of the biggest acts in Quebec before he discovered Celine Dion. We're talking about like René we're talking about Jeanette Renaud, of course, a very famous here in the province. But Celine, of course, was maybe that one in a million chance that you find someone like that in your career if you're a manager like he was to take the international stardom that they did.
All right. Kevin Gallagher joining us from Montreal. Kevin, thanks.